How many? How many? How many? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, what did I get up to?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new episode of How Many, the only podcast on the internet that counts. I am one of your hosts, Jesse Jackson. Joining me today is
Junior,
who will be mostly off mic,
Scott,
Bob,
and we have two very special guest stars,
esteemed guests
from up north,
Oversell, Kevin from Canada,
and one of our oldest friends, Gary, yes,
from here.
And Gary has wanted to be on How Many since he was a wee lass.
that may be an overstatement.
and I've been lobbying since this thing debuted. I've been lobbying hard.
See, the thing is that a lot of people might not understand is that I've known Jesse longer than anybody else.
Yeah, that's true.
I worked for Jesse 23, 24 years ago.
Exactly.
Wow. So, and I've said this many times, Jesse's heard me say it, taking him out to dinner, tried to give him some fancy gifts. To show my appreciation for everybody listening, just so you know, this man gave me my entire career. So me being in software and doing...
And now, Gary could buy and sell Jesse 5 times over.
You did this all yourself. All I did is, Gary can do this, and then you took it and ran with it. All right, so Kevin has the topic.
Yes, it is. You know, this was so much fun to chase down because I've got a 15-year-old son and a 19-year-old son, and they both love pop culture and cartoons like I do.
Did you say pot?
Well, we just legalized, so it's kind of on the brain. But no, pop culture. And the interesting thing in looking at this was that you can break it down to the duo.
Break that down, player.
And I think there's 3 different, much like the football movie, there's different elements here. I think the cartoon duo, first and foremost, that's being the focus of the show. Like the duo is the absolute focus of the show. I think you could almost
Tom
say
and Jerry,
right,
as an example.
Spoilers,
yeah,
absolute spoiler for sure. The most important element of the ensemble, like Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Okay.
Rocky and Bullwinkle were a duo, but there was a lot going on around them.
Right.
And then,
So, like, for example, you may pick 2 characters from King of the Hill, even though it's an ensemble cast.
That's right. My sons and I were like, well, no, that's not a duo. Or I said, like, a rotating central character with numerous either foils or allies. Bugs Bunny, he wasn't a duo per se.
Right.
He worked well, there was all the other characters.
So, Kevin, do you have a baseline of how many we're going to discuss?
I have 21.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm going to start from the bottom.
But have we mentioned what the subject is? I don't think he's even mentioned what the subject is.
Great cartoon duo.
I thought he did.
I didn't think he said it. I'm sorry.
Okay, I believe it is.
All right, so Gary, of 21, how many do you think we're going to say are great?
It's going to be really close to 21.
Great, yeah.
18,
I've got a pretty good list.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's already filtered this list to all of the great ones as it is, right? So
Yes,
pretty
much.
You've already cut out all the riffraff.
So as we go through this,
Somewhat.
if there's something that
Oh,
goes
add,
up
yeah,
that's not on
please
the
add
list,
to
we'll
it.
add 'em.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I think it's probably going to be close to that. I'm going to go with, I said, what did I say, 18?
You said
19?
18. Junior?
I think that's a little high. I'm going to go 13.
You're a little high.
Okay. Scott?
I'll go 17.
All right. Bob?
For the first time in the history of How Many,
Everyone.
No,
It's gonna go
I'm
over.
going over 25. We're going to add on more.
I think you will,
what's
too.
on that list.
Because
I like that.
Because Ace and Gary probably aren't on the
I like that.
So,
Good move,
and
Bob.
I am going to go 21.
So we're going to
blackjack.
bat 100.
Yeah, so I'm going to bat 100. So
I'd like insurance.
What I'd like to know is how many you whittled it down from.
I would because I struggled with that.
Yeah.
Who's a duo, who's not.
Yeah.
So I was probably up to.
That's probably
30,
where we'll have
35,
most of the
I think.
debate.
Really, that's
So
all it's
I would
doing.
say somewhere around there. So let's start.
okay.
At number 21, and I didn't even know their names until I looked this up. Mac and Tosh, the Goofy Gophers from Looney Tunes.
You like red and I like blue. You like me and I like you. There's nothing else to do but be best friends. We're best friends. We're best friends. We're best friends. Our friendship will never end. If we were divers, we'd get the bends. We're such deep friends.
They spoke
Right.
They spoke very eloquently. They
Yes.
were very polite to each other, but they got into a bunch of misadventures.
So they were kind of like the Chip and Dale knockoffs.
It was a Chip and Dale ripoff.
Yes.
So I'm in a weird position. The moment I say no to anything, I've destroyed my
You really
You killed your own.
Don't
Yeah, you
forget,
killed your own.
we're gonna have add-ons.
add-ons.
We will have
and the
add-ons.
subtractions
So
too.
I would
so.
not count them. Anyone else?
I have no idea who these people are.
I
I'm going to
agree.
say
I'm
no.
out.
Yeah, I would also not count.
I know who Macintosh are.
Okay.
And
PC or GT.
I would have to say that I did like them, but I wouldn't call them a great duo.
Yeah, see,
Okay.
Mac is the guy from Always Sunny, and Tosh has got that goofy video show.
That's right.
Tosh 2.0.
Okay, number 20. Now this is another one of those ones that's are they a duo? Bart and Homer.
You little joke's on me, is it? It's old lady Simpson. Run!
Are they in fact a
you
duo?
say-
Is that Bart and Lisa?
I had Bart and Lisa as
Bart
well.
and Millhouse would be more of a duo.
More of a duo.
But if you're talking Simpsons, I would think the perfect example of a duo, because you almost always see them together. There's
Lenny
actually
and
two.
Carl.
Lenny and Carl.
It's terrible. All the traffic lights are out. Driving sure is dangerous.
Yeah, tell me about it. I got some yuppie jerk-off headed right for me, yakking away on his cell phone.
Huh? I hear that. I got some big shot barreling down on me. Hey, who you talking to? Your boyfriend?
Hey, jackass, your voice sounds familiar.
And Patty and Selma.
Well, well, well. Look who needs us again to get his chauffeur's license.
Look, all I ask is that you be fair.
Huh? Did not adjust side mirror. -1 point. Failed to check blind spot. -2 points.
You won't be happy till my family thinks I'm a loser, will you?
You are a loser, Homer. And we're winners. You gotta learn that. Ooh, seatbelt twisted. -1 point.
Nagging the driver, -10 points for you.
Raise the cone. -5 points.
Being a jerk, -1,000,000 points.
Or always together.
Mr. Burns
And Smithers. That's another. Yes, yes. So you've got duos on that show, and I think you can even make an argument for Bart and Millhouse, but Carl and Lenny definitely, because they're always together, and Patty and Selma always together.
Yeah, I would agree with all that. I think what you were seeing here was like a ranking of who's the most important on the show.
Yeah.
That would
Good
be
point.
Homer and Bart, but they're not a duo.
Yeah,
Right.
and I also agree with Mr. Smithers and
Mr. Burns.
Because that's the other thing is that iconic. So that's the other piece of it is they're definitely a duo, but do they transcend?
Yeah.
Smithers, are they booing me?
No, they're saying Boo Earns. Boo Earns.
Are you saying boo or boo earns?
I was saying Boo Earns.
Or Itchy and Scratchy.
Great.
Stay tuned.
Okay. So I
tuned.
would add those three.
Oh yeah, I think you can.
I mean,
yeah,
I
no,
think
that's.
all of those are legit.
I didn't get that deep. Honestly.
no.
So
Yeah.
you didn't keep this to just one duo per show. There's multiple duos.
I would, yeah.
For one
I
show on
think that
your
you
list.
could. I think you could say that, but I didn't. But I didn't even add Patty and Selma. And
No,
Carl
this
and
is-
Lenny.
this
So
is
this
great.
is good.
All right.
Okay, at 19, you guys may not know this one. It's Mac and Blue from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Look, Blue, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Some people just don't have the skills to be a real winner.
Oh, you think you're so great just because you can press some buttons. Well, what do you say we have a real competition? Then we'll see who's really got skills. Blue, race you home.
Wait,
Ready, go.
hey! Race you home, whatever. It's 30 miles!
I remember that was a Cartoon Network show.
Yeah.
Very
One of my
good
kids used
show.
to- one of my kids
Underrated
used to watch
thing.
that.
Underrated
I
show.
don't
Very
know
good.
that one.
I don't remember it. I remember
Okay,
the show.
so
I don't remember
that's,
the-
When you
the
said,
guy.
I heard the Canadian guy say Foster's, I went somewhere else.
You went to Australia. Yeah, good day, Mike. Okay, at 18, Stewie and Brian.
Oh,
From
Family Guy.
yeah.
Stewie, hey. Hey there. So, it's been 24 hours. Got my money? Oh, you know what? Just give me till next Friday. I'll have it for you. Oh, that's funny. I could have sworn I said have it today. Yeah, I don't have it. Sorry. Oh, well, all right then. That's good, OJ. Yeah, that hurt? That hurt? What the hell? Yeah, that don't feel so good, does it? No, huh? Yeah, that's what happens, man. Oh my God! Yeah, that's what happens. Where's my money? You gonna give me my money? Where's my money, man? You got till 5 o'clock. You hear me? You got till 5 o'clock.
You freaking psychopath!
Clean yourself up.
Yeah, I would say they're the dominant duo.
The Hope and Crosby stuff they've done is brilliant.
That's
brilliant.
There's
I would
entire
count
shows
that.
dedicated to just those two.
Yeah, I would count that.
The Hope
But
and
now
Crosby
Peter and
stuff.
Lois is a duo.
Yeah,
But they're
a
I don't
married
think they're
couple
as
though.
prevalent.
Yeah.
As the
No,
Brian Stewie.
no, but that's not the question. They are a duo, just like you said you could have multiple on The
Right.
Simpsons.
I thought you were going
could
to
have
follow that
multiple
up with,
on
do
Family
you
Guy.
like this game?
You like being chief of police?
We were talking with the number one cop in Dallas, the number one cop, the commissioner, chief of police, David Kunkel. What, do you like this gig?
No,
I mean-
I love my job. It's
that wasn't the question. Do you like your job?
no. I said, do I love? Maybe I didn't understand the question.
Okay. I mean, do you like being chief of police?
But yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, that's not the question. The question is, do you like this duo?
That's right.
I
Exactly.
don't know that I've ever watched an entire episode of that.
You
Yeah,
love the
Seth
Hope and
MacFarlane,
Crosby stuff, though.
apparently.
No, I don't
You
hate
didn't.
Seth
You
MacFarlane.
didn't give me any support when I was throwing out all of those HSOs on TED. So obviously,
Ted, I thought was, but
Whoa, below the low.
How about Million Ways to Die in the West? How did
great. That
movie.
one's okay.
I do when
What?
he
Million Ways to Die in the West. So
when
much
he went to
shit.
get that guy's hat.
Awful.
Awful. Just, like I say, at best, it's okay. You know,
The
he's got a-
mustache song? You were out in the mustache song?
You may be big and fat, or uglier than sin. All the ladies shut you out. You're wondering how to get in. Well, here is my advice for how to make a splash. You can have your pick of gals if you've only got a mustache. A mustache, a mustache. If you've only got a mustache. A mustache, a mustache, a mustache. Big mustache, thick mustache. My mustache, your mustache. Say the word mustache. A mustache, a mustache. Now we both have said mustache. A mustache, a mustache. If you've only got a mustache.
That was
Why are you
great.
saying that to me? He's the one that said
No,
that.
I'm talking to the Canadian.
Oh.
But he's got a name, the Canadian.
You keep saying it wrong.
Mighty
It's
could know.
Canadian.
Canadian.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just not my.
But we're saying Brian and Stewie count, right?
Right, Brian.
Yeah.
is fine.
They're
I think
pretty
so.
iconic.
Because
Absolutely.
from that show, that's what I know. Right.
Yeah. Okay, up next, Itchy and Scratchy. I think that's a
Yeah.
Yes,
song.
that definitely counts.
And bark. And bark. Woof, woof, woof.
Look, Squidgy, it's our new friend, Poochie. What's that name again? I forgot.
The name's Poochie D, and I rock the telly. I'm half Joe Camel and a third Fonzarelli. I'm the kung fu hippie from Gangsta City. I'm a rapping surfer, you the fool I pity.
Oh, Poochie is one outrageous dude. He's totally in my face.
Wiggity wiggity, word up. Rock on, party. Catch you on the flip side, dude masters.
Not!
Hey, kids, always recycle. To the extreme! Busted!
The next one is another one that you guys probably haven't seen in a while. Duckman and Corn-Fed.
We always go together. It's just how we belong. No matter what the weather, right or wrong, we get along. Just singing our song. Like fiddle and sticks, like mocha and mix, like ice and picks and lip and sticks and contra and dicks. That's us. Buddy, that's us, it really is. Like witch and hazel, post and nasal, back and sliding, cock and fighting, high and mighty, gal and Friday, egg and timer, Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer.
Duckman was
Jason
Jason
Alexander.
Costanza.
Pretty good show. I don't know if anyone has seen it.
I have
Duckman,
not seen it,
I
but
don't know
I
it.
will.
He was a private eye.
Okay.
Corn-Fed was a pig. I don't know who voiced. I can't remember who voiced Corn-Fed.
Okay.
I am not familiar.
Okay.
I know
Remembers
Duckman.
You
It
know
was
Duckman.
USA Network.
Duckman.
So are we saying yes?
I don't know.
I don't recognize the other character though.
Corn-Fed? Okay. Pooh and Piglet.
Piglet, could you come here, please?
Pooh, are you sure this is going to work?
Once I get you up in the tree, just hand me the beehive.
I guess you've thought this through.
Indeed, I have. Oh, bother. I don't remember thinking that through.
Winnie the Pooh and Piglet, but there again, there's different duos.
Yeah, you got
there as
Eeyore.
well. You got Pooh and Tigger, Pooh and Eeyore.
It's
but
almost
really,
like Pooh and Christopher Robin are more of a duo than...
Which is one of Jesse's favorite songs.
It is one of my favorite songs. Christopher Robin and I walk along.
I bet you the...
Christopher Robin and I walk along.
Under branches lit up by the moon.
I don't think of them as a duo. I think that's an
an ensemble.
Yeah, an ensemble.
Okay. Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Let you die for a while, have a laugh, wear a smile, it's the Tom and Jerry Show. You'll begin with a grin when you first do the sin on the Tom and Jerry Show.
Introducing that world-famous cat, Tom! And that magnificent mouse, Jerry!
Chippendale.
Yes.
Definitely.
Although Tom and Jerry's shtick is tired, man.
It doesn't hold up.
But
like if you go back and rewatch Tom and Jerry, you don't think they're entertaining.
A lot of it is really racist.
My dad used to love Tom and Jerry. I've talked to my dad how many times here on this thing?
Yeah.
But no, I've always looked at Tom and Jerry, and it always is the same thing. It was the same thing over and over again for me. It just didn't work.
See, I liked it when I was a little kid, just because somebody
It was
getting
animated.
an animal dropped on their head. This is funny.
Exactly.
Now, I'm only saying this next one at 12 because I'm a huge South Park guy. I think Eric Cartman is probably the greatest and funniest animated character that's ever been developed.
Screw you guys. I'm going home. But Cartman, we're trying to... screw you guys.
In the so let's say of our generation, Eric Cartman is probably the most polarizing.
Okay.
And I think Eric Cartman with Butters is a great duo. I think Eric Cartman with Kenny is a great duo because of the strength of Cartman. I think I honestly believe that there is a duo there somewhere.
But you don't have a specific character.
I would say Butters or Kenny would be the two, but that's a reach.
It's more of a group. I would consider the whole group.
But it's no different than, say, like with Family Guy. I thought about Quagmire and Joe and Cleveland. But they're you can't really say any of those guys are really a duo because
it's an ensemble.
Because it's more of an ensemble. So that was a reach.
I mean, will he get any support on this? I mean, I would be a no.
See, I've watched South Park, not a ton, but I've seen probably 20 episodes. I couldn't pick a duo out of that.
Yeah,
like there are times when two of them are together.
Now,
true.
My favorite is the Game of Thrones parody, and they, where they're like, it's all about us getting PlayStations or something. Yeah.
When we started this fight, it was because we were tired of Xbox people telling us PlayStation sucked. Now, we're an army of our own. I can't guarantee you will live, but I can guarantee that before this is over, the winner of the console wars will be decided. Our new leader has joined us to help make sure that system is the PS4. All hail the princess!
Then I will throw out one more South Park, and that's Terrence and Phillip. The Canadian duo.
They're kind of an
that's
itchy
a
and
duo.
scratchy.
That's an itchy and scratchy thing, but they're a duo. Okay. So can we get some love from Canada?
I'll say yes.
For Terrence and Phillip?
In honor of the Canadian.
Wow.
I will say yes.
I mean, I just thought they were a whip.
In fact, when you walked in,
it was a little fart joke.
But it's. I mean, that was South Park's take on Beavis and Butthead.
Say, Tans, what did the Spanish priest say to the Uranian gynecologist?
I don't know, Philip. What? Where do they come up with this stuff?
Yeah.
Which is on your list, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's on there somewhere.
And it's going to be the number one, I would think.
Well, it's getting close. Okay, the next up, Ren and Stimpy.
I offer records covered in bubble gum. My collection of rare, incurable diseases violated. No. My dinosaur dropping! Painted like Easter eggs! Ah! You idiots! We don't like this, friend. Yeah, you scary us. Good. You scared, huh? Next, I'm gonna tear your arms out of the socket. And you wanna know what else? I'm gonna hit you, and you're gonna fall. And I'm gonna look down, and I'm gonna laugh.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Ren and Stimpy's greatness.
Definitely.
The next up is a series that I just discovered and I've fallen in love with and I'm totally obsessed with, and that's Rick and Morty.
Yes.
What are you doing? You want your shelf level or not? And if I say yes, you're gonna provide that for me with that? Yes, see the bubble? I'm familiar with the bubble, Morty. I also dabble in precision, and if you think you can even approach it with your sad, naked caveman eyeball and a bubble of air, you're the reason this species is a failure, and it makes me angry. You're drunk. You want to put up a shelf? Put up a shelf.
I'm a huge Rick and Morty
My daughter
P1
keeps
now.
telling me that I need to watch that.
It's
I've seen
funny.
a couple
It's good.
episodes.
I haven't
It
seen it.
is so
Pickle
damn
Rick
funny.
and I've
It
watched
is
a
so
little bit.
damn funny. The Rick character is hysterical. Now, getting back into Looney Tunes here, there was a couple here. Obviously, Coyote and the Roadrunner.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Beep, beep.
Definitely.
Sylvester and Tweety.
Yes.
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 I thought I saw a putty cat. I did saw a putty cat.
Now, you could say Sylvester and that ridiculous kangaroo.
But that was just
kinda-
like one episode.
That was like just a couple. But for Looney Tunes, those were the two that really
Yeah.
I would
jumped
say
out.
Bugs and Elmer Fudd would be.
But see, I've got him way up, but that's coming up next.
And
The
then you've
one-
got Daffy and Porky.
See, that was
Yeah.
and that was a full-on duo because they had their own series. They had Duck
Right.
Dodgers.
You believe the energy core is going to explode.
What was that?
You believe the energy core exploded.
Well, why didn't you say something? Activate the auxiliary energy core.
But we don't have an auxiliary.
What?
You burned it out when you used the rocket thruster to make toast.
Can't a guy enjoy a crispy English muffin around here?
Which was a great series.
Yeah.
It was.
Theme song was Tom Jones. Funny stuff.
Yeah.
So that I've got those three. Obviously, Bugs Bunny. I think
he's more of a solo act.
Yeah.
he's a solo.
He
act.
plays off of Yosemite
was a-
Sam. He plays off of Daffy Duck.
It's
I think that's what he was
foiled.
alluding to
Yeah.
earlier, that he might have multiple duos where he's on one side of it, and yet,
Right.
because there's a whole series of cartoons with him and that character,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he's been in multiple duos.
Yeah.
Like
Bugs
how many?
and
There's
Daffy,
got to
I
be
would say
12 or
would be solid.
14 with him.
I
in
don't know if
Yosemite
there's
Sam.
any comic fans, but growing up or Brave and Bold, Batman
Yes.
each month had a different guest
Oh,
star.
yeah.
Star,
So
yeah.
yeah.
Sure. Okay. Next up, Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse, or Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck.
Or Mickey and Goofy.
Mickey and
Yeah, I was
Goofy
gonna
more
say
so.
Mickey and
That's where I'd go
Goofy
Mickey
was
and
more of a
Goofy.
Okay.
duo.
Hello? This place must be fully automatic. Nobody's here.
Ooh, who's nobody?
Well, you know, nobody.
I know just about everybody, but I don't know a nobody.
No, there's nobody here.
But we're here. Does that make us nobody?
No, we're somebody.
Oh, so somebody is here.
Yes.
Then where are they and why don't they help us?
We're the somebody.
Next up, Quick Draw McGraw and Baba Louie.
Oh, why don't you pick on somebody your own size?
This is what I say, you little bully.
Maybe you'd like a nice punch in the nose, Shorty.
No, but you have one.
Ow! My nose! My nose! Ow! Ow!
That is not someone I thought about in a long
But that's a-
time.
That's an
a good
honor
one.
of Jub. That's an
that's a good
honor of
one.
Jub.
That's
Yeah,
a good.
That's a great
That's a good. Okay, there we go. Yogi and Boo Boo.
Morning, Yogi. How you feeling?
Morning, boo-boo. Great, just great. Went to bed early, took a swim, climbed a tree.
Swept your lair and breathe clean air.
You had breakfast?
Great, just great. Ate just about everything on my plate. Berries, nuts, honey, fish. Took a little run
Over to the camp?
to see what people are up to.
Like what, boo-boo?
Smoking cigarettes.
Breathing smoke? Yuck. Well, we sure won't.
Smoking's really bad for you. That's why people need doctors, and bears don't.
Yes.
Hey,
boo-boo.
Next up, SpongeBob and Patrick.
Oh, yeah.
Patrick. Yeah.
Totally.
Patrick for
Totally.
sure.
That's top 5.
24.
Hey, Patrick.
What?
I thought of something funnier than 24.
Let me hear it.
25. Come on, Barnacle Boy. There's evil afoot.
Leap and lampreys, Mermaid Man. I'm right behind you.
That's top 5. I've got Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Yep.
Obviously.
And Boris and Natasha.
Boris and Natasha were great.
Your conscience.
No, I'm Bullwinkle.
You want round trip?
Got any square ones?
Fasten your seatbelts, please.
I take a size 36.
You know what A-bomb means?
Certainly. A-bomb is what some people call our program.
You know what a mirage is?
Sure, it's where you park your car. Who are all those people, Rocky?
Lots of them are Washington senators, Bullwinkle.
Where's their baseball suits? $26. That's antihistamine money, you know.
Antihistamine money.
It's not to be sneezed at.
Yeah, but we promised.
You get it, Rock? Not to be sneezed at.
Bullwinkle.
Little medical type joke I threw in there. You get it?
I got it.
Thousands won't.
Want that as a write-in?
Yes. Boris and
That
Natasha
should
for
be in
sure.
there. Beavis and Butthead, obviously.
Number 1.
Yeah, that's number 1.
How to talk to chicks.
Our polls are rising.
Hey, baby. What are you doing?
Do me, baby.
I love you. We want you to be our woman. Bathe her and bring her to me. Have you seen Twin Peaks? Hi, baby.
Try to touch me and I'll break your hand.
Hey, check it out. We're buying rubber.
Please, Big Daddy Butthead.
So, you ever, take the bus to school?
Need any help in here?
We want chicks. Yeah.
So, you chicks wanna, get it on or something? Hey, baby.
Hey, buddy, I think that chick up there wants us.
Yeah, probably. He has an erection.
I just want to, be a father over and over again.
Yes!
Yeah!
Come to Butthead. Did you ever, do it with a gang member? Damn it, Beavis, these chicks are horny. Now get in there and make it snappy.
Do you want to do it? Ow!
I'd have them number 1 or 1A next to, and this may be a little bit controversial, but I'm going to say Fred and Barney. That was Cramden and Norton.
Ooh,
yes,
yeah.
it was
Fred
the
and
Flintstones,
yeah.
but it was brilliant stuff.
Now let's see what the rock market's doing. I see the Dodgers lost again. Barney!
Hiya, Fred. Neighbor, pal.
What are you supposed to be doing besides annoying me on my day off?
Practicing golf. Watch this.
One more 4 out of you, and I'll give you what for?
Now, would you count
Boy, that
Pebbles
Barney
and Bam
Rubble. What an
Bam? Because they had a spin-off after the Flintstones.
You know what? As soon as Wilma got pregnant, they jumped the shark.
Wow.
It changed.
Yeah.
It became a kid's show after that.
It was better when Fred was saying,
All right.
pick it up.
Good.
Yeah, so there's my list.
All right, how about Pinky and the Brain?
Yes, Pinky and the Brain.
Pinky and the Brain, yes.
Gee, mate, what do you want to do tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
The Pinky and the Brain, yes, Pinky and the Brain. One is a genius, the other's insane.
I throw in Pinky and the Brain, because I think that show was genius. Pinky and the Brain.
How about Muttley and Dick Dastardly?
Oh, very good.
Muttley, you snickering floppy-eared hound. When courage is needed, you're never around. Those medals you wear on your Washington chest should be there for bungling in which you are best. So stop the pigeon, 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 stop the pigeon. Ow!
Very good.
Which which actually went more than just one series.
What was that?
That was Mudley.
That was Precious Pup that you just did. That was Precious Pup.
Dang it.
And Granny.
I'm looking at a list, and they have this, but I don't agree. Batman and Robin, because that's not. I mean, it's animated, but it's not cartoon.
I wouldn't do it.
How about Scooby and Fred?
Scooby?
Scooby and Shaggy. Scooby and Shaggy.
Yeah, that's definitely Shaggy.
Scooby and Shaggy.
How about
Roro?
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We got some work to do now. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We need some help from you now.
What are you trying to do, Scooby? Well, quit the clowning and come on.
How about Foghorn Leghorn and the dog?
Well, you've got Foghorn Leghorn and the Chicken Hawk too.
I'll say, son.
I say, boy.
But they were always messing with
He was all Big Jim jacked up.
Okay, pheasant, your time has come.
Pheasant schmeasant. What are you, a pheasant hawk?
No, I'm a chicken hawk.
So what's with pheasants? You need a chicken. Unhook my collar. I'll show you how to get a chicken.
I've been hornswoggled.
Come on, chicken! I don't care who wins. I'll fricassee the loser.
Yeah, even when the chicken hawk was there, the dog.
Your dog was
there.
involved.
Yeah.
The dog was trying to was helping out. Was helping the chicken.
All right,
out.
so
Yeah, that's a good one.
One that you didn't mention, but I love Ralph Wolf and Sam Sheep.
When they punched the clock.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that was only like one episode. I think.
And Ralph Wolf was such a Coyote copy paste. It was
But
like
I
they
love
didn't
the
even change
bit of clocked in, then they immediately
Yes.
start fighting, and then the end whistle. Boop, hey,
Clock
okay.
out.
That was a funny bit.
That was a funny bit.
Well, better luck next time, Ralph. Oh, sure, you can't win them all, you know. Thanks. Nice day, Sam? Yep, good to be alive, Ralph.
So one that was kind of brought up a little bit earlier, Ace and Gary, the ambiguously gay duo.
Yeah.
The ambiguously gay duo, the ambiguously gay duo. They are taking on evil, come what may. They are fighting all crime to save the day. They're extremely close in an ambiguous way. They're ambiguously gay. They're ambiguously gay. The ambiguously gay duo.
The ambiguously gay duo.
Now, would you say that there is any solid duos in Futurama, like maybe Fry and Bender?
Fry and Bender would probably be the most valid duo from that show. Yeah, I would say.
But it's largely
because you have Fry and Leela also.
Garfield and Odie.
Garfield and Odie. That's more of a comic strip. I mean, they did an animated, but that's more of a comic strip.
Now, this might fall on deaf ears in this room completely, except for maybe Jesse or Junior. But what about somebody from Dragon Ball Z?
Snakehead Man. Hey, Snakehead Man.
And Piccolo,
No.
or
Snakehead Man and Hulk
Goku and
Genie.
Vegeta.
See, I was thinking Goku and Vegeta.
Yo, Vegeta! What's going on?
So what do you want?
I'm going back to Beerus' world to train with Whis again, and I figured you'd want to come with me.
That's tempting, but this time I'll have to pass.
But why? You're always down to train.
Would you use your brain? Did you not see my wife? She could give birth any day now. I can't go.
But what does that have to do with you? The baby comes out of her, right?
I have no idea how you're still married.
But I don't know that much about
Grab a
Dragon Ball.
Vegeta.
I mean, from an anime standpoint, yes, that would be a big duo. But
Is that
I don't know.
anime to anime cartoon?
Too niche.
So you can't count Hulk Genie and Snakehead Man.
I don't know.
And
Hey,
Big Baby.
careful with the
and Big
niche
Baby.
thing. There are a lot of like big time athletes. That's apparently a very popular thing in
Oh, it is.
culture.
It is huge.
So I'm just saying, I don't know that it's more anime than cartoon, even though it's anime.
Me personally, I would count it.
Tommy
but-
and Chucky from Rugrats.
I wouldn't
Anyone
count
else?
the anime.
There's a huge one we haven't even talked about yet.
Did I miss
Heckle and Jekyll.
Sure.
Hey, where did you fellas come from? Let's see your tickets.
Tickets? Oh, the tickets. Didn't you have the tickets? No, you had the tickets. Tickets, where are the tickets?
I was going to ask if we missed anything in Peanuts.
Peanuts.
Yeah.
Well, Snoopy and Linus.
Charlie
I mean,
Brown.
no, Snoopy and Charlie, Linus and Charlie.
Linus and Charlie Brown a little bit.
Right.
You could say Lucy and Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
They were. I think you could say they were almost more of a duo.
Yeah.
Pigpen and Dirt.
Yes.
Oh, Snoopy and Woodstock.
And Woodstock.
Snoopy and Woodstock.
Right.
Yeah. Duo.
That's the duo. Yeah.
How about Speed and Rex Racer?
From
Speed Racer.
Oh yeah.
Speed Race?
Go Speed Racer.
What about Johnny
Go
Quest?
Speed Racer.
And Haji.
Oh, and Haji.
And Haji.
Johnny Quest and Haji.
I found you, Haji. Come on out.
Okay, I come out.
Darn it, I missed you again.
You look, but you do not see.
Yeah, that's why I went over. I knew we were going to have a bunch of add-ons. Cow and chicken.
Oh,
Yeah.
cow and chicken.
Yeah, I would count that.
Mama had a chicken. Mama had a cow. Dad was proud. He didn't care how. Cow. Chicken.
Man, that's the most generic. How about horse and dog?
Now would cat dog count as a duo?
Oh my god.
Because it's one being.
I know it.
Split into two.
Yeah.
that are
Rocco, did Rocco
attached.
have a sidekick? Rocco?
Did
Pandola?
Hong Kong?
Yeah, I hear that.
Didn't Hong Kong Fooey have a? He had a sidekick too.
I think he had kind of a Muttley type.
Kind of a dog kind of
Yeah.
When the going gets rough, he's super tough with the Hong Kong Phooey chop. Hong Kong Phooey, #1 super guy. Hong Kong Phooey, quicker than the human eye.
Now, there's another one that I thought of, and that's an old Tex Avery one. And do you guys remember the show Deputy Dog?
Oh, yeah.
With
I
the-
remember Possible Possum. Do you ever remember?
No.
Do you remember
Yes.
that one at all?
Yes.
It's possible. It's
Hey,
possible.
hey, Bob, what about
There you are, little feller. Whole bushel of apples and carrots.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Possum.
Oh,
One
Bob's
was-
Burgers. God, who would the duo be from Bob's
Luis
Burgers? No,
and-
Mr. Fish Odor and Felix Fish Odor.
Deputy Dog and Dag Nabbit
I think
Rabbit.
that. Well, I think the husband and wife.
And then there
Bob-
was
Yeah,
who
Bob
was
and
the
Linda.
was it a raccoon or there was another? You know, there was two animals that were always
There was a
stealing
raccoon.
catfish.
Yes.
They were always stealing catfish.
He's done it now, Deputy Dog. He assaulted an officer of the legal law.
Yeah, and that's against law, even for a catfish.
You don't have to use hooks no more, Deputy Dog. Anyway, you catch that lawbreaker fair and square, wade in there and arrest him, boy. By golly, I think you boys are right. I'll give that cotton-picking catfish 30 days in the frying pan.
That a boy, Deputy Dog.
Another Bob's Burger duo would be Andy and Ollie Pesto.
Yeah, but they're such side characters.
Dang it.
They don't appear in every episode. To me, it would be something like Luis and Gene or something
Or
like that.
regular size Rudy and pocket
There's
size
no way
Rudy.
anybody's writing all this down.
So, well, I'm
Right,
not counting any of those.
I got
Are we counting movie, like animated movies in
I mean,
this,
are
or
they
is
a
this
duo?
just TV shows?
I
Like
think-
Donkey and Shrek, would that be considered a...
I was thinking more television than
Yeah,
anything.
just television.
But
Okay.
yeah.
No, that is a good do.
Yeah, because then you start getting into
The Woody
like
and Buzz
Pixar
Lightyear.
movies. Yeah, Woody and Buzz would be
Yeah.
a good
Sure.
one.
Solid topic. What are we?
What are we
with?
looking at?
Anybody from Archer?
I've got 21, but I was also
Archer.
going to throw out
What about Big Mouth?
Which he
You
has
guys
not
are annoying.
seen, but I have seen.
Oh.
Uh,
Like his- the
Nick
hormone
Kroll,
guy, yes.
Yeah, the Nick Kroll
Well-
character and the guy, the tall guy. The
I've
tall
heard
kid.
good things. I've
I
heard
forgot
good
his
things.
name. John Mulaney.
Hi. What are you doing here?
I spoke to Duke.
Oh. Did he mention anything about Stevie Wonder and his connection to 9/11?
No, we actually talked about you.
Oh, God.
He said you think you might be gay?
What the hell? Is there no child ghost confidentiality anymore?
Jay Bilzerian, because that always makes me laugh.
Rafi. Well, that's not Rafi, is it?
No, that's... Oh, yeah, that is Rafi.
We can relieve Jessie of her horniness by touching her boobs. She'll be grateful. I know if I was walking around with a red bra on my I'd want somebody to touch me, right?
What I had to look up was Batfink and Karate.
Oh,
Does
yes.
anyone remember Batfink?
Yeah.
My wings are a shield of steel.
Your bullets cannot harm me. My wings are like a shield of steel.
Yes,
I
remember
just
that
thought of
thing.
one, and I think it's one only this side of the table is old enough to remember. Tennessee Tuxedo and
No,
Chumley.
I got
yes.
dude. What do you keep? First of all, cartoons were on rerun forever. It was the '70s when I was watching cartoons. They played stuff from the 50s and '60s.
Yes.
Yeah, Bob.
All right.
A-hole.
Oh, you're not old enough for Tennessee.
Have some more fish, Tennessee?
Fish. Fish. All we ever get around here is fish. Well, I'm sick of it. I want fresh vegetables. Corn, peas, beans, lettuce, spinach. I'm through. Throw that stuff away, Chumley.
But Tennessee...
No buts, Chumley. The food here is ridiculous. We're going to complain to Stanley about this now. Now throw it away. Chumley.
So that's what so
Mr.
we're now at 22.
I've got one more that we haven't discussed, and
Okay.
I'm trying to, but I can't remember the sidekick's name, so I'm looking for it.
Okay.
Anybody remember the sidekick from Grape Ape?
Beagly Beagly.
Is that it?
Yep.
Wow.
Grape Ape, Grape Ape.
I
You
didn't
guys
like
went
Grape
really-
Ape.
Beagly Beagly, yeah.
I didn't like
whenever
Grape
Grape Ape would stop, Beagly Beagly would go up in the air. Boom, boom.
Grape Ape.
Over 40 feet high,
Grape Ape.
just a little bit shy,
Grape Ape.
but a super strong guy.
Yep, that's me.
The great Ape.
That
So,
show
I
was
thought,
great.
so for me, like I kept it to television, sort of the Saturday morning cartoon. So, but on the big screen, yeah,
Here's
there's
my thing
no
about
shortage
this.
of duos.
I think that we haven't even scratched what.
Yeah, this may have been an exploratory
This
episode.
this could go. I mean, I really think you probably could have had, 100 choices.
Quite literally.
You want
And-
to know a really good way to do some research for this? Watch Space Jam, and when they play the game, pause and look at the audience.
Oh, yeah.
We used to do that all the time.
Yeah, that's another
We used
one,
to
yeah.
we used to watch the basketball scenes from Space Jam and pause it and try to name all the characters that
Sure,
were in it because
absolutely.
there are hundreds in there.
I think that
Even beyond Looney Tunes, or are they all Looney Tunes? Yeah.
It was all kinds of stuff.
Because that was a great thing about Roger Rabbit was that it showed cartoons from everywhere.
Yeah.
That's what made it such a great
And you
movie.
saw, what was the female in Roger Rabbit?
Jessica
Oh
Rabbit.
yeah, you got to see her cooch.
So how many did we end up with, Kevin?
I have 22.
All right, so
Dang.
I did 21.
Yeah, you won.
Bob
You
did
won. I went over.
Yeah, I went way over. Oh wait, no, I went way under.
Yeah.
I undersold.
It was good stuff.
All right, so Jesse, congratulations.
Hey, yay! Good
Congrats. Yeah, no, that was fun to do.
22.
I think that.
I'm
But
surprised.
I
I'm
was
surprised
right. You could really go.
I think if we all researched this and came back together, we'd
Yeah.
end up with 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and I think another good topic would be great movie duos.
Sure.
Yes.
Where you come
Oh, yeah.
up with, Butch Cassidy, Sundance Kid.
Greatest of all time.
I think,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Riggs
So-
and Murtaugh.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
I hear you.
Oh, yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. All right.
Jake and Elwood.
Thank you guys for listening. You can give us feedback at
Metzkin_Jr. You can tweet me directly, or you can send us an email, howmanypodcasts@gmail.com. You
Check
can leave
us
us
out
a
on
comment on our YouTube channel. Leave us a comment on our Facebook page, which is up and running now as well.
Awesome.
Lots of different ways to tell us that we suck. And Scott, how can they reach
Scott_Matula on the Twitter thing.
Bob,
At Lukewarm Tallboy.
which is an interesting story.
Yeah, it's kind of
We'll
boring.
get-
I follow Lukewarm Tallboy on Twitter, by the way.
and I am at Jesse Jackson DFW.
All right, Gary.
Travel_cowboy.
And the Canadian, to be
Soon,
determined.
soon to be on Twitter, but always on Facebook.
All right.
All right, well, thank you guys. We will talk to you soon.
Our country reeks of trees. Our yaks are really large, and they smell like rotting beef carcasses. And we have to clean up after them, and our saddle sores are the best. We proudly wear women's clothing, and searing sand blows up our skirts. And the buzzards, they soar overhead, and poisonous snakes will devour us whole, and our bones will bleach in the sun.
That's it.
And we will probably go to, and that is our great reward for being the